So it's been a little while since I've done a video. I finally put the rough country lift on the truck, and I'm going to show you a little bit about it and then tell you the ride quality and everything. So I've got a tape measure. This video will start out with the old measurements before the lift, and then we'll go to the new measurements after the lift. So you'll see in a few minutes. So what I want to do, this is post lift, this is before the lift. I did buy a rough country lift, and what I wanted to do is take some measurements of the wheel well. So like this is the rear of the truck. .35.5 at the rear of the truck. And what do we have in the front? .34, maybe 35 even. So 35 right there. I'm going to go along to the other side. The ground is uneven right now, so we're looking at 35.25. Sounds like we got some taco lean. And then this is for the rear right here. We got 37. So hopefully I can park it back in the same spot, get a little bit of overview. I do have some wheel well space. I did go through a little bit of mud today. Alright, I'm going to compile this with another video in a few weeks, and my plan is 10 days to have the lift on. This is Robert here, and this is my 2016 Toyota Tacoma SR5. I did do the rough country lift, a little view of the front. Let's see, you can see that spacer up in there. Here's a little measurement. This is pretty much the same area that I was in last time. I'm trying to do dead center of the wheel. Look at that. 37.25 it looks like on the front. This is the back. It's like leveled it out pretty good. That's 37.25. Now again in the back, new shocks. I haven't put the rough country stickers on yet. And if you see also under there, there is a block right at the bottom of the leaf spring. There's one over there too. We'll do a little side profile. As you can see, it is a lot higher. This is the factory size tires, 265/70 R16. Something I do want to note, if you do this type of lift, look in here. So if you're planning on keeping the factory wheels, in which I have the TRD off-road wheels off a 17 Tacoma with the factory tires off of that, keep in mind this truck came with 245/75 R16s from the factory. But I want to show you how tight this is. This is why you can't go with a 285. You've got finger spacing right in here. So rough country recommends the max size tire being a 265/75 R16, because I don't want to do wheel spacers or anything like that. It does look like I'm going to be able to keep the mud flaps on, which I wanted those on. And I might actually put the valance back on the front. I'm not really sure. But I'm going to compile this video together. You have the beginning of this video, of course you'll see the before measurements, and then you'll see the after measurements. As far as ride quality, when I first got in it, you know, I want to explain this. So in the back, you're getting extended shocks with a block. I would say the back probably handles a little bit better, and you can kind of feel it in the turns. It grips better around the corners, but on the front. So what this does, it limits the amount the shock will go up and down, because it automatically forces the shock a little bit down. So basically when you're hitting a bump in the road, it's a little bit harsher feeling on the front. I've been driving it for about a week and a half. I see no irregular wear. I do have alignment done. I've probably put 1,000 miles on it. What I can say is I recommend the lift, and I'm not sure how it's going to go off-road, but I did drive it through, you know, a couple creeks and stuff, and it didn't seem like I was losing traction or have limitations of where the suspension isn't forcing the wheel far enough down. No limitations as far as that. But I will continue to update you if I have any negative things to say. But as of right now, I expected it to ride rougher. I expected it to sway a little bit. And I did put a differential drop, which came with the kit on here. In which the only thing you have to do, there's 2 braces on the inside of the skid plate up in there. You have to cut one of the braces, and I did use a primer and the paint to paint the brace so that would go around the differential drop. But if there is any vibration with the drive axle, I haven't felt it, so I would recommend this lift. I mean, it was $279 for the lift. It was around $350 to put on, so I have $600 in the lift. If I have to replace anything up front, I think I would just put Bilstein 5100 extended shocks on the front and do it at a 2-inch setting, and I'd be pretty happy with that because I do tow loads, so I'm not sure if the back will sag enough to affect the front end look, because I don't really like it when it looks like it's sagging in the rear. But as far as this look right here, I'm very pleased with it. I'm going to go up to a 265/75 R16, possibly a Nitto, maybe a BF Goodrich. I'm not really sure yet. But I'm going to wear these tires out first. I am going to get a set of steps. I'm looking either maybe for the rough country tube, not the tube steps, but the ones that are like the Predator that's got the little 2 U's right there. We can step up on, because even though I don't have to put my 2-year-old, like she doesn't have to climb up into the vehicle, my 8-year-old is kind of tough getting her up in the vehicle. And if you stay tuned to some of my videos, I'm going to have some dirt bike stuff coming up, because I am buying a GoPro, and my daughter's got a brand new TTR 50 that I bought her. I've got a CRF 125, my wife's got a CRF 110, and hopefully you can do a little bit of trail riding videos, maybe have some fun with it, do something a little different. So thank you for watching my videos, thank you for the people that have subscribed, and thank you for everybody that's watching my whole videos from the beginning to the end. Y'all have a wonderful day. Here we go, guys.
Wow.